Hello and welcome to Workhorse Wrestling Network. You are gathered with us on this fine Sunday for another Enter the Square Circle, baby.
Yes, sir. We're back here again on Sunday as usual. This is part six, or I guess round six, however you want to classify it, of the round robin #1 contender tournament for Bobby Lashley's End of the Square Circle World Heavyweight Championship. Uh, so we've got 4 matches on the card. And the first one, as you can see, is going to be Ilya versus Ciampa. And let's get this party started.
So as it stands, Ciampa has one win, Ilya has none. So neither of these men can make it to either be the #1 contender for the world title or the tag titles.
Yes, that is correct. Why is this doing that to me this time? Oh, I know why. Okay.
What?
It's because oh, nothing. I'm talking to myself because I can't the oh, there we go. That'll work. Okay. The media player was overlaid over StreamYard, and I was trying to figure out what to do because when I tried to minimize it, it kept pausing the gameplay, so I can't have it minimized. But if I just click in StreamYard, it just goes away. So oh, Ciampa doing deep squats and suplex, taking Ilya over. Mad Dragons had a rough round robin tournament.
I mean, Ciampa hasn't had an easy time either.
That's true. That is true.
He got one win
Yes.
over Sami Zayn.
Ciampa. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. I guess that's true. I guess you're right. It's better than none though, as Ilya has at the moment. Ciampa with the jawbreaker.
Sami, however, has 2 wins. More than either of these men can say.
That's true.
Well, unless Ciampa wins this match, then he'll be tied with Sami.
Then he would have 2 twos. That's right. Oh,
All right, boys, keep it inside the ring.
uh, so as usual, there'll be 4 matches on tonight's video or today's video. Battling hard outside the ring. Refs up to the 5 count. Who's going to get back in the ring? They count slow. The ref counts hella slow. Ciampa made his way back in the ring. Ilya's still outside. Ref still counting. So needless to say, neither of these guys can win the round robin. This is just a match because you still have to have them, and the tournament's not over yet. So this is just for, I don't even know what you would call it.
I mean, it's got to be for pride for Ilya at this point, right?
Yeah, I mean, I guess for pride for both of them, right? I mean, Ilya doesn't want to go home with a 0, and Ciampa obviously wants to, one victory isn't a great showing. So, yeah.
Ciampa was the only person to make it through the losers bracket.
Yes, that's correct. Actually, you are correct.
I mean, unless you count
You,
Drew.
oh,
There we go.
Champa with the win. Ilya's still at 0
Drew wasn't even in
for
the
the
losers bracket. Drew got in because of the Rumble.
damn. So that was Ilya's last match of the round robin because this is the last match. This is the last round of all competitors competing. The next
No,
round will be the semi. Yeah, the semifinals is the next round, right? Oh no,
this
you're right. Ilya does have one more match. You're correct. I'm sorry. He
yes.
does still have one more match still. You're right.
Next week it will be Ilya versus Big
That is correct. As of now,
and
Ilya still has no wins and no points.
Big E's only taken one loss.
Right? It would appear lopsided in that regard. Our next match coming up will be Sami Zayn.
The only man to beat Big E so far.
Versus Drew McIntyre.
What a victory for
Sami
Sami Zayn, huh?
versus, yeah,
No one else has been able to get one over on Big E, but Sami did.
nope. This is true. So I ordered this hat online. It's a new hat, and it's a fitted hat. And I accidentally picked the wrong size. I'm one size too small.
Mm.
So I'm wearing it, hoping it will stretch out a little bit because I don't want to go through the problem of returning it. It's just a hair tight. So I'm wearing it, hoping it'll stretch just enough that it'll be comfortable. Right now it's a little tight, but
All my hats are crooked, but it's probably because my head's crooked.
yeah, me too. Me as well.
Also, I'm pretty bad about having one headphone on, one headphone off. So I imagine that would not help with keeping hats straight because I'm always wearing my headphones.
Yeah.
Ooh, ooh. Drew caught him. And the momentum has completely shifted. Oh, Drew going for a pin already. Not kick out at one.
There's him. He's going back and forth. Oh, Hurricane Rana. Or I guess head scissors. I'm not totally sure what that was, but I think it was a Hurricane Rana. Spinning something. Oh, back body drop. Or yes, back suplex. Stomp in the mud hole. Oh, so then he turned him over. So he turns from right here, the left hands. Uh, damn. He threw him out of the corner. One, two. Sammy with the big kick out. Again, I have only so much vested interest as neither of you guys are mine. I mean, obviously, I want to see a good match, and it has been so far, but this is another one of those nights where our guys battle each other, so it's bittersweet.
Well, if Sammy wins, it pretty well locks Drew out of making it to the top three.
Yep. Which would mean he's not going to challenge Bobby Lashley or the Mysterios for the tag team titles, which means he's going to be in a match against Sammy Joe. Most likely at Not of Champions.
I mean, from the get go, he was trying to interfere with Bobby Lashley when he had already been eliminated. I mean, listen. Like,
Listen.
he lost. He was out. He was eliminated. And he knew that Bobby had it in him. And Bobby proved it by winning the entire thing, even with Drew's interference. And Drew weaseled his way by winning that Rumble match to enter into this round robin tournament. All right.
Weaseled his way. I like it. The shit talking starts.
Listen, me or him are going to leave in an ambulance come Not of Champions. All right.
Who is leaving in the ambulance?
And the winner is going to get the opportunity to get a shot at that mid card championship.
That's right. That is correct. We could have a Jeff Jarrett situation with Sammy Joe being champion. I mean, technically, you're not booking yourself for the big title, but. Although, to be fair, because we do calm versus calm, we're not really dictating.
Sammy grabbed the rope, didn't he?
He did grab the rope. And the ref still called the 3 count. He totally did. Ooh,
oh.
Controversial. That win has an asterisk now. Ooh. All the more reason Sammy's fired up. All the more reason he wants a shot at Drew.
No. He's trying to evade me. That's what's happening. He don't want none.
You know what? He had to have the win. Even that doesn't save him, though, right? He still can't.
I mean, it depends if the other people do bad.
Well, that's right. I guess that's true. There's still an opportunity for him to finish in the top 3, I guess, at this point, huh? Even if he finishes in the top 3, it ends up in either against Bobby Lashley or in the tag team. At some point, you and Drew have to have a match and have it out, even if it's not a Champions. Seth freaking Rollins versus Sheamus. Our third match on tonight's card. Let's get it. Both my guys, I need Seth to get this win here. That'll put him 2 points. 2 points ahead of. They would put him 2 points ahead of Big E, but Big E has a tiebreaker, so.
Man, I was really hoping for Sammy though. Like, he could. Sammy pretty well doesn't have a shot at. No, I'd say he doesn't. He doesn't have a shot for the tags now because you got guys like Randy and Drew and Seth, Big E and Sheamus. That's 4 names that are ahead of him. Like, there's no way he's getting into that top 3.
No. Nope. What's next for Sammy? Mid-card fame or stay in the Main event. Time will tell. We'll have to see where Sami Zayn ends up.
I mean, the best he can do is tie Sheamus if he beats him next week.
Yep. No, he's either got to go on vacation or go to catering for a little while while you figure out what he's going to do.
But like, he had a good showing. He even beat Big E. Like, I want something for Sammy. Like, I feel like he has earned something.
Has earned something. Oh, Seth pedigree rolls over, goes for 1, 2. Sheamus kicks out at 2.
I mean,
Big kick out.
would you be cool with Sammy entering into the mid card bracket?
Yeah, I mean, ultimately, I mean, after I think we need to talk about what we're gonna do. Whoa, all right, that big stomp and it was over. Seth freaking Rollins gets the win there in our third match on this card. We're coming up to our main event of the night.
Well,
Yeah, I mean, once Cody and LA Knight are done, and we have a new mid card champion, we can figure out what to do, and I'm fine with Sami Zayn being in that picture somehow. I mean, I don't know what we're going to do. We have another small little tournament, or we can have.
That's not the plan.
What?
That's not the plan.
Well, what is the plan? What I don't. What are we talking
about? So it is Cody versus LA Knight,
right?
But it's a triple threat match.
Oh,
versus
right.
ALW.
That is correct. I forgot about that. Well, either way, I mean, whoever wins, and then I guess the winner of you and Drew would be the challenger, the first challenger for the person that wins the triple threat, right? Or no,
we're gonna do it the same night. We're gonna do it the same night, and we're gonna finish it up with the 2 number 1 contenders
facing each other. Match. Okay. So the winner of you and Drew will face the winner of me versus LA Knight versus Cody Rhodes.
But I'm giving you the opportunity. If you want to add Sami Zayn, you can. Otherwise, we'll just stash him away as the next number 1 contender.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's just leave it the way it is for now, and then we can figure out what we can do with him. Either be the number 1 contender, or we can have some sort of a match to see if I don't know. We can do something.
But we're also doing a King of the Ring tournament, and the winner of that will get an opportunity at the world title at their discretion.
That's correct.
And by their discretion, I mean our discretion, because we booked it. Sorry, broke kayfabe.
King of the Squared Circle Legends tournament. These are all, I guess, actually, they're the only one that's still actively wrestling is Orton at this point. So, but all the rest are all officially retired as of now.
Orton is so good, we gave him 2 opportunities for the World Championship.
Orton, right?
Mm-hmm. Only man who's getting 2 opportunities for it. Yep. Here he is now competing. And
yep. No doubt.
If Orton beats Big E, he is pretty well guaranteed.
Him and Seth would have the same amount of points, though, right? But he already beat Seth. Did he beat Seth?
No, their match is next week. So it all comes down to that.
It would come down to that, yeah, if Orton wins here. And if Big E wins here, he's almost all but guaranteed victory, right? In the tournament.
Well, if he wins his next match and Seth loses his, then...
So Seth just won, so Big E would have to win here, and then we're into next week, and we'll have to see what ends up happening.
It's between Randy, Seth, and Big E. So,
Exciting.
but if Randy can pull this off, if Randy can win this match, I don't see any way that Randy's not walking out the number one contender.
I would agree with that.
Randy has one loss on his record, and it's to Drew McIntyre.
Fucking Drew.
Cheap bastard.
Uh,
Drew's so cheap, I bet all of his kilts are secondhand.
uh, well, Big E got him up. Big ending.
That wasn't a big ending.
No, it wasn't.
I'm not sure what it was, but
Yeah,
looked painful.
it did look painful. You can see
Oh,
it again.
that's a
Yep,
big ending, though.
there it is. 1, 2.
Ooh.
Up. Orton kicks out. Randall's still alive.
They're both my dudes,
Oh,
so
Big
like
E missed the splash.
it's really hard to root for either one, because like, ugh.
Ah, yeah, that's the only bad thing about our guys wrestling our own guys. It's a little less exciting when you don't have a dog in the fight from the perspective of the person that's not doesn't have a wrestler in the match, and it's tough when it's both of your guys because you don't want either of your guys to
Oh,
lose.
is Big E gonna
So
put it away here?
I don't know. That was a big splash off the top.
Big ending? Oh nope.
There you go. Nope.
Corner.
Big.
Ooh,
Oh, a spear in the corner. What happened
no.
there? Look, he speared him, but Orton. I don't know what happened there. Orton
Orton
countered
must
and
have
moved, maybe.
reversed it and gave him like a DDT to the middle turnbuckle.
Oh, RKO out of nowhere.
Is this it?
Rope break.
Randy could have
Rope
won the
break.
whole tournament right there. Well, actually, I don't know if he would have won. He'd still have to.
Still have to beat Seth next week.
Well, actually, yeah, he'd still have to beat Seth next week. Absolutely. That will be the final match, by the way. No matter if Randy wins or loses here, that will be the finale. Randy Orton versus Seth freaking
Seth.
Rollins. My number one pick of this tournament and your number one pick of the tournament. At least I think it is. Is it not?
Is that right? I don't know. I'd have to look back. I don't remember who my number one pick was now. It had to be because I'm looking at the guys that were on my team, and I don't think there's anybody else I would have picked first. I mean,
It could have been Sheamus.
I definitely didn't pick Ilya or Ciampa first, and I don't think I picked Sheamus first. I'm pretty sure I went with Seth.
Oh, no, 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 no. In the first bracket, it's both my dudes. It was Sammy and Randy.
What do you mean?
I'm pretty sure it was both in the A block. The
Right.
winner of the A block was Randy, but the runner-up was Sammy. So both
Oh
of
yeah,
the A
you're
blocks
right.
is yours. So Seth is your top dude.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yep, you are correct. 2. We kicked out of another RKO. Oh, I don't think he was going to go for it again, but Big E fighting out. What's he going to do here? Big E setting him up.
I can tell you every pick I had for the A block. I also had LA Knight and Cody Rhodes.
Delayed suplex.
And LA Knight and Cody Rhodes both won 0 matches out of the A block.
Oh, big ending. 1, 2, 3.
Big E is the
Big
winner.
E with the big win. In our main event of tonight's episode of Enter the Square Circle, where we are. That was part 6 or round 6, I guess, of the round robin number 1 contender tournament. Next week will be the final. There will be a winner of this tournament next week. So make sure and join us for that, where we will name a number 1 contender for Bobby Lashley's tournament, or Bobby Lashley's title, not of Champions.
Well,
have we told the listeners who our King of the Squared Circle participants are already? I don't remember.
Well, we can go ahead and tell them now. So my wrestlers, I have Stone Cold Steve Austin, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels, The Game, Triple H, and the Icon, Sting.
And I went with The Rock, Bret Hart, Randall Keith Orton, and The Undertaker. So that will be right after our finals of the round robin number 1 contender tournament, which will be next week's video. So make sure and tune in for that and see who will be the number 1 contender for Bobby Lashley at Not of Champions. Let's see. Don't know. Is there anything else you want to say? Let's see. You can scan that image, and that will take you to all of our social media. So you can check us out on all of our social media. This is our rough schedule. We do have Seeing Stars in the mornings on Mondays at 10 a.m. And then on Tuesday nights, we have the Cookout Live. On Wednesdays, we have our Short Now, All for Naught Raw review. But it's either on Tuesday or Wednesday, whenever Sammy does it. And then NXT is probably on Wednesday. And then on Thursday, we will have our Aftermath of Dynamite short review. I think next week's Anika again. Then on Friday, we got Friday Night Fights starting at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. Then on Saturday, that's our live watch long. That's usually Sammy and Anika or any 2 people that are here. And then on Saturday night, we do our AEW Collision live watch long starting at 5 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. At 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. I'm sorry. I got distracted because I was looking at Under the Radar too. On Saturday, you should get at some point Under the Radar, either on Friday or Saturday, Under the Radar's review of Ring of Honor, MLW. These are short videos now, TNA and Being the Elite. So make sure, and if you're new, hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell so you can be notified by YouTube every time we drop content on YouTube. We always put an announcement out so you can be aware of when things are coming out and you can check into everything. So hit the like on this video. And unless Sammy's got anything else.
As always, card is subject to change.
Card is subject to change, as always. So come for the wrestling and stay for the chaos. Peace.